Aquarius, welcome to this week's reading. As the new moon in Libra comes into play on 21st October, the energy is ripe for rebalancing your emotional connections. It's a week to reflect on what you have been giving and what you have been receiving, and whether it's truly in alignment with your deeper values here. Now, you are going to be asked to make decisions that clarify your future path. So this week, Scorpio seasons enters with intensity. And as Aquarius, you know better than most that this is not a time for shallow connections or superficial encounters. Scorpio energy demands truth, but not and also as much as you crave for independence. So this week may highlight that your personal growth requires a shift in how you relate to others, especially when it comes to power dynamics and trust. So we are in a week of transformation and clarity. So Aquarius, the Mercury Mars conjunction on October 20th will be particularly significant. So get ready for blunt conversations, fury exchanges, and those moments when truth just has to be said. But be mindful, okay? Think before speaking. Your ability to cut through the noise and get to the heart of the matter will be supercharged, but only if you don't let impulsiveness take over you. Okay? So Aquarius, this week's astrological landscape is truly transformative. The new moon in Libra on the 21st October sets the stage for a reset in your relationships, particularly those that are close and intimate. So relationships are a mirror to your own internal world, and the new moon offers you a chance to renew and redefine what you want to give and receive in these bonds. So Libra's influence is about finding balance, but with the Scorpio's arrival soon after, expect the lightness of Libra will soon make way for deeper and more intensified emotional waters. Okay, these shifts will bring with a more powerful clarification purpose, I would say. You may be prompt to ask questions like, what is truly important to me in my relationships? How do I show up for the others? And how do I allow others to show up for me? So as the sun transitions into the Scorpio on 23rd October, you can expect a surge of emotional depth here. You will feel a pull to explore your truth, and this may be involving facing some very uncomfortable truth about yourself or your relationships. So this is not the time for surface level interactions. Scorpio demands you to go deeper. And if you are been hiding from something, be prepared, okay, to confront it. Because the Scorpio season is here to break down what no longer serves you as well, and to transform into something that is ultimately able to reclaim to your authentic self. And the Mercury Mars conjunction on the 20th October, this will also influence the way you communicate. So as an Aquarius, you value intellect, but this combination of mental heat and the fury willpower here will make you want to say things that are raw, direct, and at times maybe confrontational. So while this can be empowering, be careful of letting the sharp words turn into conflict that is not necessary. So use this energy to cut through any lingering doubts or uncertainty, but channel it through productivity and goal-orientated actions here. And as the Neptune retrogrades back into Pisces on the 22nd October, you may find that your visions of your future becomes clearer. This retrograde will invite you to revisit your dreams again and consider what you really want to manifest in your personal life and also in your relationships as well. So Aquarius, you are naturally a very forward thinker, but now is the time to evaluate your spiritual goals and long-term visions as well. This retrograde provides clarity on what's been holding you back from living your truer self, and especially in the areas where faith and boundaries have been unclear. So Aquarius, trust your intuition, okay, is guiding you towards a deeper alignment here. So now Aquarius, so now let's deep dive into your love life, because this week's about deepening connections, right? The new moon in Libra speaks to you in a relationship dynamics. So while Scorpio influence is asking you to look beneath the surface, this may really feel intense, okay, at times. So as the Scorpio doesn't allow us to skim the surface of our emotions, it pulls us into the depth of the desires and the fears. So what you might be feeling is you might find that this week you will be redefining what you want from the others, especially when it comes to emotional intimacy here. So it is time to let go of any illusions or unrealistic expectation that you have held in relationships. Okay, Scorpio energy is all about honesty, vulnerability, and letting your walls down. And if you have been keeping things at arm's length, consider whether it's time to let people in more fully. So this is a chance to experience an authentic connection rather than surface level interactions that you used to. So at the same time, we have Neptune retrograde. This will bring a sense of clarity around any idealized notions of love. So you may have been holding on certain image of romance or partnership, but now it's time to get real, okay, about what's working and what is not working. And if you have been overgiving or sacrificing your very own needs for the sake of the others, this is also a week, to rebalance. And are you living from need or are you living from a choice? So Aquarius, you must know that true love is also about mutual respect, not about rescuing or being rescued. Okay, look for balance and equality in your relationship, and if that's missing, you know that it's time to have a honest heart-to-heart conversation. So the Mercury Mars conjunction brings a bit of fire into your communication, making it a great time to express how you feel. But remember, okay, pause before you speak. Blunt words can be very powerful and hurtful as well, and they really cut deep. So use this energy to articulate your truth here, but do so with respect and awareness, I would say. And you have the ability to have difficult conversations, but be mindful not to make impulsive decisions or say things that you might regret later. Okay, so far we've covered the relationship aspect, and we were going to dive deeper into your career and emotional well-being, as well as to tackle some some challenges and opportunities this week later on in the video. So I'm Lee here, and this is Insight by Lee, my channel. So I'll appreciate very much if you can just give me a like and subscribe to my channel if you're enjoying so far. Okay, and I do readings as well. I do one-on-one readings, so I do like tarot readings, numerology, and astrological reading. And if you ever need one, you can just DM me to ask me. Okay, we can arrange one, no problem. All right, let's continue. And so Aquarius, as much as you cherish freedom, innovation, and independence, this week will bring a strong reminder to ground yourself when it comes to career and purpose. The Mercury Mars conjunction on 20th October pushes you to speak your truth and assert your visions for the future. This is a very powerful time, okay, Aquarius, to negotiate and present ideas or to make decisions that require mental clarity and confidence here. So with Scorpio's energy coming into play, you might feel an urge to dive deeper into your professional goals, especially if you have been feeling like something's been missing. So the Scorpio transformation energy, right, encourages you to reflect on how your values align with your work. Are you chasing recognition or true fulfillment here? However, the square between the Sun and the Pluto on 24th October can bring challenges, okay, in the workplace related to power dynamics or ego-driven struggles here. So be mindful of competition or feelings of being undermined, but avoid falling into the trap of trying to control here, okay? So transparency and honesty will be your greatest asset in navigating these power struggles here or difficult conversations, I mean. So if we are facing resistance, ask yourself, what's my true goal here? And how can I achieve it with integrity? So as the Sun enters Scorpio, expect the shift in the way you approach your long-term career strategy. Scorpio energy is about digging deep. So if you are planning something big or settling down long-term goals, use this time to strategize and make sure your plans are rooted in truth. And if you have been stalling or procrastinating, the new moon here will give you the push to take the next step. So remember, you are not alone in this journey. Trust the support of those who shared your visions, okay? The Mercury Jupiter trine on 24th October, this will open doors to creative opportunities that align with your values. Remember, this is a powerful time for public speaking, for teaching, or sharing your ideas with a wider audience. So confidence is your ally, Aquarius. Trust your knowledge and express your ideas. Whatever you present, you must know that it will be well received. Okay. And now let's go on to emotional well-being and inner healing here. So Aquarius, the theme of this week transit strongly invites you to heal and reconnect with your deeper self, right? So the new moon in Libra offers a reset, particularly when it comes to your emotional health as well. So this is time to check in with yourself. Have you been putting the needs of the others before your own? If so, it is time to restore that balance, all right? The influence of Neptune retrograde in Pisces brings the heightened emotional sensitivity here and a renewed desire to connect spiritually. So you might feel a longing for something deep, whether it's a connection to your higher self or a community that shares your ideas. Okay? So Neptune's retrograde invites you to reflect on your spiritual goals and emotional needs as well. So what's your relationship with your intuition? Trust yourself and allow your dreams and desires and emotional wisdom to guide you, okay? However, just be cautious of the escapist tendency this week. So you may feel a pull to disconnect or avoid difficult emotional work, but the astrological weather is calling upon you for honesty and embracing vulnerability here. So your emotions will feel raw, definitely, but this is a part of your growth, okay? Yeah, you can do by, you can, I think that you can help, something can help is like journaling, or meditating, or meditating your feelings. They can help to ground you during this transit. All right, I find that journaling is very, very helpful to me. So maybe you can give it a try, right? And Scorpio seasons encourages you, right, to explore the unseen parts of yourself as well. So think of this like a time to delve into what lies beneath the surface of your emotions. What fears or unresolved feelings might be lingering beneath your calm exterior. So it is okay, all right? It is okay, Aquarius, to confront this truth. Okay, self-reflection is the key here. And Aquarius, by the end of this week, you are going to feel lighter. So as you have shed some old emotional weight and have the clarity on where you need to focus on a personal growth level. So Aquarius, now let's go on to challenges and shadow team. So while you are embracing transformation here, there are also shadow teams lurking beneath the surface of this week that need attention as well. So with the Sun square Pluto aspect on 24th October, you may have they will bring off some power struggles or emotion friction with people in positions of authority or people you trust. So it means that you might have some problems, with your superior, because people with authority, right? Or people you trust, like your partners or even your friends. So Scorpio energy can stir up some very deep-rooted insecurities or control issues here. Pay attention to the moments where you feel like the need to take control of situations. You ask yourself this: is it driven by fear or desire for empowerment? Okay, it is important to acknowledge the control is not the same as true power. The most potent form of power comes from vulnerability, not rigidity. All right, and ask yourself, where are you holding on too tightly, and how can you let go? So embrace the flow of trust. Trust yourself and the people around you. Oh yes, there's also a tendency this week, right, for you Aquarius to overthink, which could be driven by the Mercury Mars conjunction. So this mental tension could rise very quickly. And if you find yourself getting caught in a cycle of over-analyzing or obsessing over some details, take a step back. Okay, pause. And give yourself some space to breathe. And don't rush the process of making any decisions, all right? And now, all right, there are opportunities and breakthrough this week, Aquarius. So as we aligned your communication and creativity, right? 24th October will brings the Mercury trine Jupiter aspect, which creates the perfect timing for launching projects or networking or pitching your ideas to a wider audience. So if you have been thinking about making a bold move, this is the moment to take actions. And also to look for clarity and focus on 25th October when Mercury trines Saturn. This is also an excellent day for long-term planning, goal setting, and making some serious commitments as well. So anything you put in motion now is likely to stick and grow. So it's a perfect window. So please take note of this window and use it of your advantage, okay? And Aquarius, this is a transformative week. One that will ask you to go and dig deeper. So look honestly at your relationships and embrace the emotional vulnerability here. So the new moon is a gift, okay, inviting you to reset and realign with your core values. So Scorpio season demands nothing less than the truth. So please don't shy away from the hard work that is ahead. If you are feeling uncertain or need for clarity, don't hesitate to reach out for me, okay, for a personal reading. Let's decode your chart together and explore how these powerful transits are affecting your life. Or if you're interested in the tarot reading or numerology reading, I do those as well. I do one-on-one as well, private reading as well. So I also do some coaching. So if you are looking out for one-on-one coaching, you can DM me as well. So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Okay, follow Insights by Lee channel for more weekly guidance here. And remember, growth comes from when we embrace the challenges with an open heart. Okay, so thank you, Aquarius, for joining, and I hope you have a great week ahead. Okay, and I'll take care. See you again next week. Goodbye.